Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter. I am not on a Cleric. I am in fact on a Halfling Trickster. Slight class and race change up. Nothing inherently wrong with the Cleric or Dwarves. But Cleric's kind of slow. I played some other classes. Trickster is really fun. I think it would make for a better Let's Play series. It's like, it's a DPS class, so it kills quicker. Just to kind of demonstrate the difference between this video and the last video, I'm going to be going back through the Hall of Justice vaults, which we did last time. We're going to jump right in. The Trickster is kind of like your almost stereotypical rogue. You know, you get some stealth stuff, backstabby, stabby stuff. There's some other cool things that are going to be coming up. And it should be pretty apparent as soon as I jump into this first fight on the other side of this door how powerful this class actually is. It is a ton of fun. And here we go already. One-shot him, and boom, 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 and, well, that's it. Fight's done. This is with one ability. I will shortly be hitting level 5 and getting an even better ability. And oh, do they get better. So we're just gonna get through this place pretty quickly. I'm not gonna bother with most of the little treasure chests or anything. Maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. I know what I'm doing, so there's not really a need for me to linger too much on it. Get the couple things I know that I can get, such as thievery packs, or bags, or I don't know, whatever that thing was called. As a trickster, I have the thievery ability, so I will make use of it. I'm gonna go ahead right on this next fight. Show off the daily power. So a decent sized group. Let's drag two groups together for this. I think they'll follow. I don't know, we'll see. Got a boss guy in here. You just teleport all over the place, become untargetable, and just start wreaking havoc, doing damage all over the place. As a trickster, I don't have any self-heals, obviously, so I'd take a little bit more damage, but nothing we can't handle. We have potions for that. Yeah, now we're back up to full health, although I don't need it really because there is, in fact, a campfire coming up shortly. Let's grab this nature node, and we'll move on once again. Like I said, this class, I made a couple characters since that little first video I made. The Cleric Dwarf from episodes 1 and 2 was the first character I made in this game. Since then, I have gotten a Guardian to level 15, a Trickster to 17 or 18, a Control Wizard to 11, and my Cleric, which I re-rolled with some friends, up to level 8, I think, as of last night. Something too before I don't know if it'll actually show up anywhere. If you feel like adding me, I have moved to the Mind Flayer server because that's where my friends were playing. I don't know how to show it off, but you can just add me as Zayadin at Zayadin. Yeah, simple, straightforward, so complicated. I think that's my handle anyway, I'm not sure. I don't know how to check in all honesty. A little far away, but I managed to hit him anyway. Oh yeah, secondary skill, we have throwing knives. They work off a charge system. They generate every 3 or 4 seconds or so. And I get another throwing knife, and every 4 seconds I get a new one. Nothing terribly complicated about it. I'm not gonna worry about the... was there a chest here, or is it just the node stuff? There's a religion node. I thought there was a chest here, I guess not. Let's get up close and personal. Kill these little weak ads. Oh yeah, my Q ability is... I don't know the name. Dazing Strike. It will daze the enemy for 3-4 seconds or so. And they can move around, I believe. They just can't use any abilities or attack. So it's good to use as much as possible, pretty much. Everything else I've pretty much demonstrated that I have currently. think my next level up... I could have sworn there was a chest in this room somewhere. I appear to have been mistaken. There's a chest at the end of this hallway. What else? I can run with this. Level 5. Yeah, I can get some awesome abilities then. Both are awesome. One is a little more awesome because it is just a fun as hell ability. Let's clear through these now zombie gnashers. Ooh, and a dagger. Is that better than I'm using? It is, which means that one will be better than that one. Let me swap back. One little complaint about the game there. You can't see your... with weapons, if you have an offhand, as well as rings, you can't see what both are at the same time in a comparison tooltip. It only compares with the first one. A little bit annoying. I'd like to see both and compare. It's like, oh yeah, I need to use this for the second one. But overall, I have relatively few complaints about this game so far. It's a couple little minor things here and there. Mostly stuff that can be tweaked. I've been hearing a lot of complaints about the Great Weapon Fighter just kind of being pretty weak. Overall, it's very reliant on weapons. Later on, it becomes really powerful, but until you get to that point, it's kind of a drag. What else? What do people complain about? Some of the prices in this game are a little outrageous. Character slots, I think, are probably one of the fairest. It's $2.50, roughly $2.50 US for a character slot. You have to buy them 2 at a time, so it's $5 for 2. But that's pretty fair. It's actually cheaper than Dungeons & Dragons Online's character slots. Although over there, I believe you get 3 to start rather than 2. But otherwise, prices in the store are kind of outrageous. It's like $15 for an extra inventory bag. Mounts are like $40. The prices they are not by any stretch microtransactions, with very, very limited exceptions. On the, I guess the bright side, you can exchange in-game currencies for the Zen you use in the store. But does that justify the insane prices that they have? Probably not. And just as I open this chest, just to show you what I mean.
Do you have astral diamonds to
Which
trade?
one is it? Zen Market. Adventurer's Bag, $15. It is $5 for 500 Zen, so it's 100 is $1. A little companion pet. I think this is a companion. I don't even know what the hell it is. A mount, $40. What else? There are some cheaper options, $5. You can get these in game also, but there are some cheaper options. But $40 for a mount is a little excessive in my book. I think even World of Warcraft, which was like the initial, oh, why don't we try charging people for mounts? I think it was the Celestial Steed or something like that. It was only $20-25. So 40 for a mount is just insane. I believe the cosmetic stuff is also not cheap. It's fashion. Some of these aren't bad. I don't know. Sorry, it's an appearance change token. But a green dye. There's 4 of them, granted, but... So $2 if you want to change your color, the color of your equipment. But outfits, $15, $12, $30 for wedding attire. Stuff is not cheap. That is for sure. Other than that, some server issues. The game is still technically in beta. It's one of these release to beta type situations. But overall, I have been enjoying the game very much. I have, yeah. There is a ton and ton of replayability in this, especially if you're into story and stuff like that. I don't care about this cutscene. We saw this last episode. Yes, hurry up. the foundry and stuff like that, players can create their own adventures and like little mini quests, campaigns, and what have you. I've done a few of them. Some of them have pretty interesting stories going on. And this is where the power of this class will kind of become obvious. How much more quickly I take down this boss in this area. Don't need to worry about the ads. I have enough damage just to kill this thing quickly. And then just... yay! But oh no, they got the crown.
The crown belongs to the Nashers.
Skirmishes are fun. I'll be showing those off likewise with the dungeons. But yeah, the game is free to play. Definitely give it a try. It is more, yeah, it's worth downloading and trying. That's worse than amusing. That is a good thing. And loot. Let me guess, a scavenger belt. Hey, look at that. However did I know that? I've only done this quest like 10 times already. Alright, let's get out of here. Last time this took us... there's a chest over there I'm gonna grab first, actually. Last time this took us 25 minutes. This time it only took us 11. Granted, I was kind of learning and exploring last time, but... oh look, a belt. It's not a scavenger, so it should have something better. Deflection, actually, it's not so much better as just an alternative. Had it been like critical strike, power, anything to that effect, armor penetration, I would definitely have gone with those instead, because yay damage. And we are out of here. This time we are going to find out what our next quest is. Imagine that.
Protector's Enclave need Nashers will pull to raid the vault so soon after Valindra's attack. Thanks for your help in defending the vault. Unfortunately, the Nashers got away with the Crown of Neverwinter. The crown is a powerful symbol of rightful rule in this city. It must be found before the Nashers can use it to start a rebellion.
There's our level 5.
The Nashers have stolen the Crown of Neverwinter from the vault, but we still have a chance to recover it. We just need to catch the 2 thieves who escaped and trace where the Nashers are hiding the crown. We know that one of the thieves, a sly rogue called Onward, uses a ruined building near the Driftwood Tavern as their hideout. The Nashers will flee if they see me or my squad approach, but you might be able to corner her and find out if Honor still has the crown.
Ah yes, we leveled up. Whatever shall we spend points on? We have an adventure box open. Let's do our level up first. Death Strike. Dash behind your enemy and deliver a painful stab. That's what I'm going with first. We'll check out Lashing Blade at level 6. Just gonna swap their position. And let's open our adventure box. We get a second adventure box, some scrolls, potions, or injury kits, and then potions. Alright, there's a guy down here with a quest. Whatever could he want us to do?
Glad to see you. Could you do me a big favor? I'm a quartermaster for the city guard. Our barracks were damaged in the attack, so the officers are using the Driftwood Tavern as a temporary headquarters. I'm supposed to deliver provisions there for their planning meeting. But Lord Neverwinter just summoned me to go over some paperwork. Neverwinter hates to be
kept waiting. Could you go collect the supplies for me? I love that little feature where the quest NPCs will continue talking after you speak with them, so you don't have to stand around. There's 2 problems. The one is they tend to cut out midway through. I believe if you take damage, that might be what triggers it. I jumped off, I took like 7 points damage or whatever. And also, if you accept the second quest, they really need to queue themselves up. It would be nice if, you know, I just don't really want to stand there and listen to it, but I want to know what's going on. It would be nice if it like would just queue up a bunch and just play through all of them. That's something I'd mentioned in some previous Let's Play videos where, like, Dungeons & Dragons Online, having a dungeon master all the time narrating and telling you what's going on is great. For the most part, you have a pretty good idea of what's going on with the quests and the stories you're doing. You just aren't sitting around reading the entire thing. I believe Star Wars The Old Republic actually did that as well, where pretty much everything was voiced. And you didn't have to sit around and wait on, you didn't have to sit there and read it. You could listen to it. It's just kind of more interactive kind of feeling when the NPCs are voiced, and more, like I said, more the Dungeon Master with DDO. While you were doing quests, you got updates and stuff. It was like, oh, you find yourself in a dark room. The door shuts behind you, kind of stuff. It's like, you don't have to cut to a cutscene to tell people what happens. So, I don't know where I'm going with this, but it's nice with stuff to know what's going on. Alright, let's hit up this second dungeon now. The Ruined Tunnels. Gotta locate Honor. Alright, so we got some guys over there. Now I too am over there. And I one-shot them with that teleport ability. It is just such a fun skill. Just teleport behind them. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. See you later. Like here again. Teleport behind you, kill you, we'll do your death strike, kill you, and a couple hits later, you two are dead. Now, if you can't quite figure out how that could be pretty frickin' fun, well, there you have it. It is pretty frickin' fun. Boss, I'll bet you with both. And a couple hits later, you're dead altogether. A couple knives into you. A couple more knives into you, because why not? It's nice not to feel forced into doing particular things. Enemies aren't so difficult that I feel the need to, like some of the games I've played. EverQuest 2, if you were playing, say, a wizard or warlock, your method of fighting every single mob was root them. Nuke, nuke, oh, the root broke. Let me stun them quick and re-root them. And that was basically how you fought every single enemy. If they got to you, you pretty much got like 2-3 shot, and it was not the most fun thing in the world. Being able to say, oh, I'll teleport behind you, stab you, use this other ability on you, and I'll, maybe this next group I'll just teleport in and unleash bloodbath and teleport all over the place and just annihilate the entire group. There's just so many options you have as far as the way you go about combat in this game, and there's really not. It doesn't put you at a big disadvantage to do that. Did you really just teleport away from my second ability? Fine. I will just beat the crap out of you manually. Okay, huh, you know what? Maybe I'll just slide and roll. I probably should have read that, but oh well, it's too late now. Can I still read it? That adventure starts in the vault. We can't stay in the Enclave. I'm going to sell off my share, and then I'm heading to Blacklake. We should be safe with Karzov and his Nashers. Well, Honor didn't get the memo in time. Why is this coming up again? I just read that. And a +5 Scavenger's Dagger. I was so excited on my first Trickster when I saw that. I don't know why this one shows up as +5 when it's not actually a +5 weapon. But it's like, oh my god, I got like some really rare loot. It's a low level +5? No way. Turns out I was getting a little bit too excited for nothing. Let's go ahead and swap out some weapons for the upgraded versions. Want to read chat quickly. No, just a logged on message. I got something to do here in this place also. May as well check this out.
About time you got here. Those soldiers upstairs were getting impatient. Please, take those provisions upstairs, to the room on the right.
Yes, ma'am. Well, let's get up there and get those provisions to the soldiers.
3 cheers for the hero of Sleeping Dragon Bridge. Hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip. Hip hip. Hooray!
That second hooray really just didn't have any sort of excitement behind it. What is going on here?
Glad to see you. Sorry for my little deception, but the soldiers you saved on the bridge wanted this to be a surprise. I want to thank you again on their behalf. Without your heroic actions on the bridge, many of these soldiers would not have survived. Now, grab a tankard and share a drink with us.
Alright, good deal. We were actually acknowledged for our exploits for once. I'm gonna demonstrate this with... No, okay, I can show it off anyway. These boots are actually better than what I'm wearing. I would like to equip them. Double-clicking it will sell it. Right-click, I can identify it if it happens to be an unidentified item. There is no right-click equip. That's one of those things I wish was in the game. But what can you do? And I don't think I want any of this other stuff, so I can go ahead and sell these as planned. I don't know what the heck just happened. Sell these as planned. And that orb too, why not? There we go. We're done for now. Let's get out of here. There's the door. There's the door. We had 22 minutes, roughly. Have a little more time, I guess. See what trouble we can get into. Oh, we have to go to Sergeant Knox once again. This is going to be kind of a common theme in this game. There's a bit of running around here in Protector's Enclave. It's a pretty big area. But, it feels like a city. There's enough NPCs walking around. There's enough players walking all over the place also. The city feels alive. Like, this is Commodore. He's just kind of wandering around, going upstairs. This one's going down. See how they pass each other. Oh, they just walked right past right through each other. I can't walk through them. It makes me shift to the side and go around. What the hell is up with that? Oh, I don't think I apologized. I have a cough drop in my mouth. I have a cough still going on, or a cough going on again. So if I've been smacking on it or clicking it around in my mouth against my teeth, I apologize for that. But it beats me coughing nonstop throughout the episode, so take it or leave it. Uh-oh. Server not responding? That's not good. Oh, there we go. Just a little tiny bit of desync. That is much better than the alternative if the server just dying.
Protector's Enclave needs your help.
I've been helping Protector's Enclave, damn it.
Gothwin went to Blacklake. That explains a lot.
I guess so.
If Gothwin's gone into Blacklake District, that's going to be trouble. Blacklake District is a mess. I'm not just talking about the sludge from the lake. The National Rebels are openly defying Lord Neverwinter's rule and are attacking anyone who won't swear loyalty to their leader, Karzov. Meet with Private Hawthorne Falwyn. If Gothwin is still in Blacklake, Hawthorne...
Apparently it just cuts off. Which is unfortunate because that is perfect for a Let's Play series type thing, where I don't want to be standing at the quest NPC for a minute while the NPC talks. I can go off and start doing a quest or what have you. I also don't believe I took any damage right there, so... Sadly, at least for that one, if you want to read what it said, you will have to go back and pause the video over the text. For now, we're going back on the Trail of the Crown in Blacklake District. Now these are some areas that if you ever played Neverwinter Nights, there are some portions of this that are kind of pretty reminiscent of Neverwinter Nights.
Watch your step in this district. Blacklake is home only to the desperate and the deranged. Well met. I am Hawthorne Falwyn, private in the service of the city of Neverwinter, soldier in the squad of Sergeant Knox, finder of secrets, and hunter of criminals. I had not heard you were coming, but I look forward to working with you. Last I heard, Sergeant Knox sent you on the trail of one Gothwin Cooper. I have news of his whereabouts, but I fear it's not good. Our best hope for finding Karzov and the stolen crown lies with the Nasher cutpurse Gothwin Cooper, who took part of the theft. I've marked a few of his known haunts on your map. Investigate those areas, and see if you can turn up some clue to where he may be hiding.
Alright, good deal, good deal. So I got 2 more quests to grab.
Hello there. You must be the help Tarly promised me. My job out here is to find us some property suitable for halfling habitation. I know things have taken a turn for the worse here in Blacklake, but we halflings are hardy. All we need is the land to build on, and we could make some fine changes around here. I've heard there are 3 promising houses on sale in the Blacklake District, though it's a bit dangerous at the moment to inspect them. Would you mind finding Brimbleton Place, Thatcher Road, and Chadwick Stoop, and reporting back on their state of repair?
Gotta love these little side race-based quests. We're looking for a new house. Exciting stuff.
Nashers claim to be revolutionaries, but they're just another street gang. They steal from the poor, claiming it's to overthrow a tyrant, but all they really want is to line their own pockets.
We cannot guarantee your safety beyond this point.
I wonder if the problem with the voiceovers is it only plays the current paragraph rather than the whole block of text. I was trying to wait a little bit just for I figured if it's only playing for say 30 seconds, I could wait a little bit and see, but it didn't quite work out that way. And for now, we've got what we gotta do. Search for clues to Gothwin's location, scout those 3 places for new houses, and recover some stolen goods for the people being preyed on. Or those poor people being preyed on, I should say. There's a clue and a dismissive note. Something else over here? Perhaps? No? Ah, this is Thatcher Road. If this is the house, it seems to be in some pretty bad disrepair. The roof is mostly gone, and there's really not anything in the way of walls. Wouldn't want to live here personally. That might just be me. Let's kill some stuff. I haven't done that in 5 minutes or so. Sack of stolen goods. Let's grab that, why not? Brimbleton Place. This place, again, not much in the way of a roof or a wall. Well, there's like 2, well, that one doesn't go all the way up. There's like 3/4 of a wall, maybe 1 1/4 wall. I don't know. These places, not really very well upkeep. They were not. I don't know what I'm trying to say. They were not kept in good condition. We'll go with that. Get these little guys, get them out of the way. And you too. Kind of at this point, just auto-attacking stuff to death. Another clue. What this time? A scrolled map. Do these have details on them? This barely legible map seems to show routes from the sewer to Gothwin's likely location. What about that other clue we got earlier? Dismissive note. This note reads, Gothwin, now we have the revolution. Let's try this again. Gothwin, now that we have it, the revolution is starting. I'm sorry, but I don't have time to protect you. K. Who is K? Well, perhaps at some point we will find out. Oh god, a guy in a tree. That sentence was a mouthful, though. Just the way it was extending onto the next line. Is this the 3rd place we're supposed to be looking at? It's like, again, there's like less than a full wall. I will get this thieving kit, though. Yay. I can't even jump through this obviously open and what should be passable. Whatever. What kind of halfling would I be if I didn't at least have the tea hot for you? There's some halfling lore about in the Blacklake District. If you want to go ahead and read that, pause the video. I'm having issues reading things at the moment, evidently. I am not even going to try to read anything remotely long. Let's get in there, kill these things too. Pick up our copper coins. Teleport's not up just yet. Get to where we gotta go and kill them now. Alright, the final clue. What is it? A broken sewer key. Heavy keys like this are often used to open old sewer grates. This one is broken, though. Well, yeah, the fact that I called it a broken sewer key. Duh. Let's see what we got to report about these houses.
Oh, Mater, bless your heart. These meager goods might not seem like much to you, but to the poor of this district, they mean survival, at least for a little while longer.
Oh, these were the stolen supplies, not the houses. Duh. I want to hear about these housing locations.
Be warned, Blacklake is a hostile area.
What's that? The entire district is mired in that blasted slime. This won't do at all.
So these houses I was sent to scout out that have, like, no walls, no roofs. The problem with them is that there's black slime. Or blasted slime, excuse me. The slime is more or less black. It looked like a frickin' black pudding. Or ooze, or what have you, kind of was splashing all over the place. But yeah, the slime is the problem, not the fact that the buildings are basically non-existent. That makes sense. And there's level 6. Hello there, things may look bleak, but they always get better. They can always get better, indeed.
This is disheartening. Even if we repaired the buildings, this toxic sludge is unbearable. Not to mention the ubiquitous gnashers. Quite a bit more trouble than it's worth if you ask me. Still, while we're out here, I have one last job you can do. The gnashers have no doubt pilfered the homes of the residents here. I am well connected among Neverwinter's merchants, and I'm sure that they would be very grateful if we could recover their valuables and return them. The gnasher rebels usually carry their loot around with them, so you may have to bash a few heads.
Alright, so I don't quite yet have my third ability slot open, so there's no point to me getting Lashing Blade just yet. I'm going to upgrade Cloud of Steel just to do more damage for now. And then I believe next level, level 7, I get that third encounter ability slot, at which point I'll get Lashing Blade, because that is a fun ability as well. But yeah, my little wait to the last paragraph, then progress onward idea, strategy, what have you, seems to have worked. So yeah, that's good. Let's do this now.
I've been keeping Sergeant Knox apprised of your progress. I believe he's quite impressed so far.
He was impressed before he was getting progress updates to you. I'm the hero of Sleeping Dragon Bridge, damn it.
The dismissive note, the dead bodies, and the sewer key, they all add up to one thing. Godwin Cooper has been kidnapped by the infamous Dead Rats gang.
Oh no, not the Dead Rats gang. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Neverwinter. Next time, we will grab this next quest and move on into a new dungeon. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, rate, and/or subscribe, and have a great day.